Hey everyone. Today I want to dive into a question I know you're all curious about. How do you know if a guy is truly in love with you? Is just hearing "I love you" enough? Or are there deeper signs to look for? Well, a 2022 study by American psychologists says true love isn't just about words. It's backed up by actions that show real commitment. I'm going to share 5 things a man only says when he's head over heels for you, along with some real-life stories to make it click. Stick around, because these insights could help you spot true love. And don't forget to check the pinned comments for more videos like this. Let's get into it. First thing he says, "You inspire me." The first thing a guy says when he's truly in love is, "You inspire me." Sounds pretty romantic, right? But it's not just sweet talk. When a guy says this, he's admitting you have a huge impact on his life. I heard about a couple, Mike and Sarah. When they started dating, Mike was kind of coasting, just getting by at work. But Sarah changed that. He started taking night classes, saving up for a house, all to give her a better life. One day, he told her, "Sarah, you make me want to be the best version of myself." That's the kind of moment that gives you chills, right? The 2022 study says this kind of compliment means you're not just important, you're his motivation to grow. But you know, here's the catch. Words need to match actions. If he says you inspire him but doesn't step up, it might just be flattery. From a stoic perspective, I'd say this. You can't control what he says, but you can watch what he does. Focus on your own worth and see if he's really putting in the effort for this relationship. So, have you ever heard this one from your guy? Drop it in the comments. I'm all ears. Second thing, he says, "I'd love for you to come with me." When a guy wants you by his side for big moments, like a work party, his favorite diner, or a hangout with his best friends, well, that's a sign he loves and respects you. I know a couple, Emily and Tom. Tom's always inviting Emily to game nights with his buddies. One time, he said, "Emily, it's way more fun when you're there." She told me she felt valued, like she was a real part of his world. Psychologists say true love shows through consistent actions and emotional connection, not just casual invites. When he wants you there, he's saying, "You're my person." Here's a quick heads up. If he's only inviting you to late-night taco runs at 2 a.m., maybe raise an eyebrow. But seriously, notice how he includes you in his life. Do you feel like part of his world? Share your story in the comments. Third thing, he says, "I want you to meet my family." The third thing, "I want you to meet my family." Wow, this one's a big deal. Your heart probably skips a beat just hearing it, right? It's a sign he's not just in love, but thinking about a future with you. Take Alex and Lisa, a couple I know. After a few months of dating, Alex invited Lisa to dinner with his parents. He said, "I want you to meet my family and see if you feel at home." Lisa was nervous, but that night showed her how serious he was. They're engaged now. Research shows introducing you to family signals he's ready to build something lasting, maybe even start a family with you. It's a sign he's happy and satisfied in the relationship. Stoicism reminds us to focus on what we can control, our own openness. If he invites you to meet his family, embrace it as a chance to know him better. Have you had a meet the parents moment? Tell me about it in the comments. Fourth thing, he says, "When we get married, have kids, move somewhere new." You know, when a guy talks about a future together, like getting married or starting a family, he's not just daydreaming. He sees you as his partner in life's big goals. I met a guy, Ryan, who kept telling his girlfriend, "When we get married, I want us to travel the world." She laughed it off at first, but then noticed he was saving up for their dream trips. That's love in action. The 2022 study highlights that these kinds of future-focused statements show he's serious and wants you in his long-term plans. But, make sure he's backing it up with actions to make those dreams real. Does your guy talk about a future together? Drop it in the comments. The final thing, and it's a big one, "I love you." Don't sleep on this one. It's not as simple as it sounds. If he says it often, openly, and without holding back, well, that's a sign he's thoughtful and wants you to feel loved. The 2022 study says guys who truly love you aren't shy about saying I love you regularly and sincerely. For example, Sarah told me Mike says I love you every night before bed. She said, he says it so much, but it still warms my heart. But, here's the deal. Words need to mean something. If he says I love you but doesn't show it, take a step back. What's a phrase your guy says that makes your heart skip? Share it in the comments. All right, folks, let's wrap it up. Today, we've uncovered 5 things a man only says when he truly loves you. You inspire me. I'd love for you to come with me. Meet my family. When we get married. And I love you. These aren't just words. They're signs of commitment, love, and a vision for a future together. Pay attention to whether his actions match his words, and focus on your own worth. Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded in what we can control, our reactions and our values. Drop your love story in the comments. I'm dying to hear it. Check out the pinned videos for more tips on spotting true love. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Catch you later. True love isn't just in the words, it's in the actions that prove it every day.